This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Settles under it. The senior makes the catch. Perfection. Neshannock again are your Class 2A state champions.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's gonna sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
Sideline getting by one defender, and he's going to go all the way by Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, and a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's Snap in the hole. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good.
That's fly ball deep right field. Get out of here.
Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grabs. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Ripped away from him. Right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from North Allegheny High School, it's high school softball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT and the NFHS Network. Today it's round 2 of the WPIAL Class 2A softball championships between the number 8 seeded Apollo Ridge Vikings and the number 1 seeded Neshannock Lancers. Hello everybody, I'm Tyler Aaron, alongside me Garrett Dolan. Thank you for spending your day with us in game 2 of our triple action here at North Allegheny High School here on LC SportsNet. Garrett, you have what both teams did back in round 1 of the 2A playoffs. What did each of these two teams do?
So Neshannock, coming into their game against Burgettstown, were looking to keep their undefeated record alive, and they did just that. 15-0, the Lancers defeated the Lady Blue Devils. Addie Fry, 3 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts, no walks. On the other side, Apollo Ridge versus Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, 9-8 the final score there, a 5-run 7th inning from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, but it wasn't enough to knock them off. So that leads us to today.
Yeah, as of right now, from what we've known so far, Bentworth came out with a 3-1 win over Shenango, so they come out the winner. Winner of this game will take on Bentworth, the number 12 seed. So the winner of this game will be the home team in that third round of the WPIAL 2A softball championships presented by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then on the other side of the bracket chart, here's Houston will play at 6:30 against number 7 seeded Seton LaSalle at Peters Township. And then number 3 seeded Laurel will take on number 11 seeded Riverside. That takes place at the same time as this one at Fox Chapel High School. That's the other game we're covering here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. James Dotson and Jay Moan have the call on that one, so you can come back and forth in between both of those two games that we have on tap for you. And don't forget, today here at 7 p.m. from North Allegheny High School, we will have the Union Scotties taking on Jeanette here, as Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza will have the call for that one here on LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP. But that's all we have right now for our little pregame show here. Grounds crew cleaning up the field here after the Bentworth and Shenango game. So we'll step aside and we'll come back here for first pitch of round 2 of the 2A playoffs between the number 1 seeded Neshannock Lancers and the number 8 seeded Apollo Ridge Vikings here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
This is Jess. She loves to run. So does Jade. And Jen does too. And while they all love running, at AHN Sports Medicine, we know they each need a little something different to get faster. Our doctors and specialists pinpoint that difference and make a personalized conditioning plan to improve Jen's stride, and Jade's endurance, and Jess's form. Because at AHN Sports Medicine, we see you.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Finna make common sense cool again. No tripping, I'm the man, caught slipping. I'll be 20, 30, 50 high. Something to send to Uncle Sam. No, it's hitting fans, only so in fertile land. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Check his post, he ain't got it. Send plans, more than likely, she about it. What he posts, more than likely, he ain't about it. Caught a wave. Now we finally making noise, y'all quiet, y'all timid, y'all shy. Illinois, put in work, finally got it sound, we got it. Illinois, y'all ain't even got no poise, y'all know. I'm the boy, I'm the boy, I'm the boy.
Fun, memories, friendship, we're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by American Dairy Association Northeast. Your milk comes from a good place. This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
More and more, people are consuming information on screens. Businesses that want to engage, educate, or entertain clients are turning to Toshiba to provide inspired communication with digital signage experiences that attract attention in novel and entertaining ways. Information needs to be managed to be effective, and organizations can trust Toshiba to provide solutions for improved workflow, which help to securely store, organize, and manage information, whether in digital or physical form. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my ex driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Xenia Opal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way.
Must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. With smarter printing, you are unleashed. The office is wherever you are, and Toshiba makes it seamless to print whatever, wherever, and whenever. Our mobile printing applications allow you to print or scan to both Toshiba and third-party MFPs right from your mobile device. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Back here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network. The number 1 seeded Neshannock Lancers and the number 8 seeded Apollo Ridge Vikings. Here as starting lineups are in, so let's take a look at that. Brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Call to place your order at 724-656-1553. Call ahead and reserve your seat for before or after the game, or place an order for takeout. For the Apollo Ridge Vikings, number 8 seed, batting first out in center field, it's number 1, Cassidy Ryan. Batting second, the catcher, Olivia Saxton. Batting third, playing at third base, number 28, Madison Butler. Batting in the cleanup spot, it's Michaela Diddy playing at first base. Batting fifth, pitching, Jocelyn Snyder. Batting sixth at shortstop, number 3, Courtney Levisque. Batting seventh, playing at second base, it's Jocelyn McCauley. Batting eighth over at left field, it's Ariana Hewley. And batting ninth, number 10, Sarah Nile. Out and right. Our starting lineup, again brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Now time for the defensive alignment for the Neshannock Lancers. Presented by Madura Bonner Law. At MaduraBonnerLaw.com, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. Out in left field, it's Miley Anderson. Out in center, it's Jada Nogue. Out in right, Gianna DeSalvo. At third base, it's Olivia Lambo. At shortstop, Kaylee Biondi. Then at second, Brianna Frengel. And at first, Gianna Pagilla. And then back behind the plate, it's Gabby Quinn. And then starting pitcher for Neshannock, Gabby Quinn. And boy, is she just a key of the game already, as it is on the Neshannock side for keys to the game. Presented by Works in Progress Paint Services. Call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting project. And just for both of these teams, it's got to be this pitching matchup here between Jocelyn Snyder and Addie Fry. Let's look first here at Jocelyn Snyder. 5-2 record in 39 in the third innings. Only giving up 20 hits, 70 strikeouts, 25 walks, 1.42 ERA. And then Addie Fry, Wow, 17-0 undefeated record for her. 44 hits, giving up 154 strikeouts. Very impressive by Addie Fry. 11 walks and a .66 ERA. Garrett, what can we expect tonight from a very heavy pitching matchup between Jocelyn Snyder and Addie Fry?
Well, it's like how last game saw runs in the first inning, but really nothing the rest of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if this game follows a similar trajectory.
Right now we have starting lineups right now for the Neshannock Lancers. We will take a listen to our public address announcer here at North Allegheny High School. Again, number 1 seeded Neshannock Lancers against number 8 seeded Apollo Ridge Vikings. And both of these teams both housed their first round matchups. 15-0 win for Neshannock over Burgettstown. And then a 9-8 thriller for Apollo Ridge against Our Lady of Sacred Heart. But starting pitcher for Neshannock, Addie Fry. Again, just going through it again, 17-0 record, 85 complete innings pitched, 44 hits, 154 strikeouts, 11 walks, .66 ERA. Very impressive numbers for Addie Fry, and that's not even mention her offensive stats and how she does there. But we'll get there when we look at the Neshannock batting order in the bottom half of the first inning. But Cassidy Ryan, the senior, will lead it off for Apollo Ridge. First pitch by Fry, called, a strike on the fastball. 5:28 first pitch. First pitch brought to you by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. 0-1 pitch by Fry, swung on and missed by Ryan, strike 2. 256 batting average for her on the season, 1 homer and 10 RBIs. Oh, 0-2 pitch by Fry, upstairs for a ball, 1-2. One-two pitch, just a bit outside again. Count goes even, 2-2. Two pitch by Fry, swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout on the day for Fry. 1 away here in the top half of the first. Olivia Saxton up to bat, the catcher. First pitch to her, swung on and missed, strike 1. The senior, 362 batting average for her, 2 homers and 13 RBIs. Second pitch, fastball again, swung on and missed quickly, 0-2 to Olivia Saxton.
64 degrees and sunny here at North Allegheny High School.
Been a beautiful day here for some WPIAL. As that one swung on and missed again, a 3-pitch strikeout back-to-back for Addie Fry, to retire Olivia Saxton. Madison Butler, third baseman, now up. 481 batting average for her. Fry winds and fires, swung on and hit out to deep center field. That one's gonna hit off the wall over the head of Nogue. Throw on, and it's a 2-out double for Madison Butler. And a runner in scoring position early for Michaela Diddy.
Nearly the 4th home run on the season they're giving up, but that one just stays in play.
Michaela Diddy now up to bat, a 381 batting average for her. 5 homers on the season, the deadly cleanup hitter. First pitch to her, this one's hit out towards right center field, drifting back, and it goes over the fence in right field over the head of Gianna DeSalvo. A 2-run blast by Michaela Diddy.
The last ball hit out just barely stayed in. I mentioned how that was nearly the 4th home run on the season, but that one just barely gets out. Makes it 2-0 here.
It's an RBI. She came in 5 homers, 5 RBIs. We'll make that 6 home runs on the year now for Michaela Diddy, as she got a hold of that fastball by Addie Fry. And they're up 2-0 early. First pitch swung on and missed by Jocelyn Snyder.
Back-to-back games with a home run for Diddy now. Home run on Thursday in the 9-8 win over Our Lady of the Sacred Heart.
The 1 pitch swung on and missed on the riser, 0-2. Fry bringing in the high heat now. .514 batting average for Snyder, 26 RBIs and 2 homers. 0-2 pitch, this one's fouled on back. Is it gonna make it over the baseball fence? It does, into deep right field. Playoff game going on up there above the hill. 0-2 pitch just outside, ball 1. One-two pitch just inside, 2-2. Gabby Quinn wanted the called 3rd strike. She doesn't get it. Again, our home plate umpire, Michael McConnell, behind the plate in our first game. One-two pitch, this one's lasered out. A one-hopper off the wall in left field. Anderson's able to get it in quickly, so Jocelyn Snyder gets another double. A double, a homer, and another double in the last 3 hitters faced by Addie Fry, and another runner in scoring position for Apollo Ridge.
Interesting how quickly things can change up. First 2 batters strike out, and then back-to-back-to-back extra base hits for Apollo Ridge.
Courtney Levskew now up to bat, the shortstop. We're gonna have a courtesy runner, our first Axe courtesy runner. Axe is here to get you there. Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service is open to the public. Axe takes people to work, play, and anywhere else they want to go. Call 724-652-5588 for more information. .204 batting average, 0 homers, 7 RBIs for Courtney Levskew. First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. This one fouled on back to the backstop. Count goes 0-2 quickly. (0-2) to Courtney Levskew. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. All 3 outs of the inning are via the strikeout. So 3 strikeouts on the day for Fry, but she does give up 2 runs off of a 2-run homer by Michaela Diddy. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 left on base in the top half of the first. Apollo Ridge up over Neshannock 2-0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
A lot of power by Apollo Ridge to kick off the top of the first. 2 doubles off the wall and a 2-run home run by Michaela Diddy, her 6th of the year, to make this a 2-0 Apollo Ridge lead over Neshannock. Miley Anderson, Jaden Nogay, and Addison Fry leading off for Neshannock. Miley Anderson out in left field. So we'll take a look at the starting lineup presented by the Crane Grill Room for Neshannock. Miley Anderson batting first, Nogay second, Fry third, Quinn fourth, Padilla batting fifth, Biondi batting sixth, Antonuno at batting seventh, batting eighth, DeSalvo, and batting ninth, Brianna Frengel. And then at the defensive alignment by Madur, Bonner Law, Hughley, Ryan, and Nile left to right field. Madison Butler at third, Levskew at short, McCauley at second, and Diddy at first. Behind the plate, Olivia Saxton and Jocelyn Snyder, today's starting pitcher for Apollo Ridge. 5-2 record, 39 in the third inning, 20 hits, 70 strikeouts, 25 walks, and a 1.42 ERA. Pitch to Anderson, foul on back. Count goes 2-2 now. 552 batting average for Miley Anderson, 30 RBIs. 2-2 pitch, just outside. Count goes full.
Last game versus Burgettstown, 4 for 4, 2 runs, 5 RBIs.
Very strong numbers for Miley Anderson as she hits a screamer out into left field over the glove. It goes behind Hughley out in left. She's going to stretch one out for 3. She's in there as she slides on in. A leadoff triple for Miley Anderson. That was a bullet. Past the glove of Courtney Levskew in a one-hopper just underneath the glove of Ariana Hughley. We'll see what they mark that as. They'll mark it as an E7, so it will be an error and not a hit. As pitched to Jaden Nogay, that's upstairs. Count goes 2-0. 614 batting average for Nogay. 0 homers, 27 RBIs. That one's called a strike, 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch. This one's roared out towards right field. Would have made it out of the park, but just foul. A heavy power hit by Jaden Nogue. She got everything on that one. 2-2 pitch, another hit out towards deep right field. It's gonna go foul, hits the right field light post. Back-to-back lasers out there into deep right field. Gary, I don't know about you, but those last two pitches, they were in the park, they probably would have been gone.
Now it doesn't even throw it close in the zone. Those are two hits that really make your heart stop if you're the pitcher.
Full count now to Jaden Nogue. Miley Anderson on third base, 2-0 Apollo Ridge in the lead. This one's hit out to right. This one's going to stay in the park, drifting back to the warning track, goes over the head of Nile. And she's going to get a triple on this one, back to back. Oh, it goes over the head of Butler. She's going to score on an error. So 2 runs come across on that one. And just like that, we're all knotted up.
Yeah, that ball just kept drifting back and back. Thought it would stay in the park and just barely did hit off the bottom of the wall there. Tough play for the right fielder, but ends up tying this one up at 2 apiece.
We'll see if they give a hit and an error or just an error out there towards right. Looks like it's a double and 2 throwing errors. As this one's lasered out to left, for sure out of here. That cleared the bleachers in left field, but well foul.
Some of the best hits we've seen so far, ones that are well foul.
Neshannock's hitting them all. I should have brought my baseball glove or my softball glove, be ready to catch here. We're out here in left center field as this one fouled the whole way back. A one-hopper hits the back of the fence of the baseball field at the top of the hill.
Well, Tyler, if you catch one, that would probably be a home run, though.
It would be.
It's been all fouls, so.
It would be. 1-2 pitch. This one's hit up. This one's going to leave the park. Foul.
It's off the Gatorade cooler on the card over there.
That's impressive aim.
It's a bad day to be a softball if you're a tree or a car out in the parking lot.
Thankfully, not that much parking here around the softball field. It's all down behind the plate of the baseball field and down the third baseline.
Or if you're a right fielder on playing baseball tonight.
Yeah, well, that one well over the head, past Olivia Saxton. Count goes even 2-2. What a first inning this game has shaped up to be.
Aaron, I hope you took the over on runs today.
I definitely did, especially looking at round 1, a 9-8 win for Apollo Ridge, 15-0 for Neshannock. 2 very dominant, high offensive teams.
And it's interesting because both starting pitchers have really solid numbers coming into the game, but goes to show that
3-2 pitch over the head of Addie Fry, a walk. Still nobody out here in the bottom half of the first. That brings up the cleanup hitter, Gabby Quinn.
looks like we'll have our courtesy runner here for Neshannock.
Another Axe courtesy runner. I'll have to wait and see who it is on first. Long view away from left center field out to first. First pitch down low for a ball. 1-0 to Gabby Quinn. 462 batting average, 9 homers. That leads the team 30 RBIs. That one upstairs again, ball 2. This one fouled on back towards the hillside. This one's hit out to shallow left center field. It's Cassidy Ryan moves on up to make the catch and record the first out of the inning. We have put an identification on the courtesy runner.
Ellis Skodak, the junior outfielder.
Speedy threat on the base pads. As Gianna Padilla is up his first pitch, that hits her. So 2 on. With 1 out, a hit by pitch. That's gonna bring up Kaylee Biondi. .429 batting average for Biondi. 0 home runs on the year, 11 RBIs. Jocelyn Snyder's pitch. This one's hit out towards left center field. A one-hopper base hit. That's going to load the bases as that throw on to third. Nicely done, caught by Butler to hold Fry at third. So bases fully loaded of Lancers for Gabriella Antonuno.
This game has a chance here to get out of hand real quick.
2-2 is our score. 1 out, bases juiced. First pitch, base hit over the head of Levisque. 1 run comes in to score. Bases will stay loaded. A Toshiba RBI single for Gabriella Antonuno. And Neshannock takes a 3-2 lead.
You remember we mentioned the post-game show, 15-0 final on Thursday. Neshannock over Burgettstown. Those 15 runs, just 3 innings of play before the game was called for the mercy rule.
And Neshannock, heavy offense for them. Very dominant on both sides of the ball, and that reflects in their record this season, 19-0. Overall record, 12-0 in their conference. Easily given the #1 seed out of 2A. Gianna DeSalvo up as first 3 pitches, all for a ball. Quickly 3-0 to DeSalvo. We'll see if she gets the green light to swing away.
DeSalvo last game 3 for 3.
That was called in for a strike on a fake bunt by DeSalvo. 348 batting average for DeSalvo. That one upstairs, ball 4. That brings in another run. Bases remain loaded as that brings Gianna Padilla home. And Neshannock is up by a pair now. It's 4-2 Lancers. Brianna Frengel now up, 471 batting average for her on the season. First pitch hits this one out to the left field gap. That's picked up by Hughley. 2 runs will come in to score. It's Biondi and Antonuno. And a throw on to third. She gets in there safely. Frengel will move on over to second. And there's so much happening.
Now here comes the top of the order for Neshannock.
They bat through the order. It'll be a single technically for Frengel. Made it to second on the throw, so runners on third and second. As it seems like head coach of Apollo Ridge didn't like the call over at third base. Head coach Ashton Kirkwood. Miley Anderson now up. She's one for one.
Had that single that she got to third on the error by the left fielder.
Yeah, a hit and an error. 3 errors committed by the Vikings this inning. That pitch called for a strike. Jocelyn Snyder at 33 pitches. A 1 pitch to Anderson. She'll hit a fly ball out to shallow. I guess it stayed in the infield there, but Courtney Leviscu makes the play. That's an F6 for the second out of the inning. Jaden Nogue now back up to bat. She had a double and then came around to score on 2 throwing errors.
It's on that one that just barely stayed in off the bottom of the fence out there in right field.
Oh, 1 to Nogue. Snyder kicks and deals. Fouled off again, almost caught by a fan as it one hops the baseball outfield fence. Oh, 2 pitch. Rung up, strike 3 called. After 1 complete inning, Neshannock responds. 6 unanswered runs after a 2-run homer in the top of the first. We'll head to the top of the second. Neshannock up 6-2 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Since 1911, the City Rescue Mission has been serving our community by providing food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, and hope for the lost. We continue to love all that come through our doors, extending mercy and providing grace just as God has done for each of us, serving with a compassionate heart and sharing the good news of the gospel and the hope we all have in Jesus Christ, just like we've done since 1911. We can't do this alone, and we continue to need your help.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Top of the second inning, and boy, was it a wild first inning. In the bottom of the first for Neshannock, 6 runs, 4 hits. This first pitch grounded out towards third. Olivia Lambo's there to throw on to first. A very quick first out to kick off the top of the second. 3 errors and 2 left on base to complete the bottom half of the first for Neshannock. First pitch by Fry, swung on and missed, strike 1. Ariana Hewley up. A 1 pitch swung on and missed, called strike 2. .111 batting average for Hewley. 0-2 pitch, check swung, called strike 3, 2 outs.
4th strikeout on the day so far.
4 of the 5 outs made by the Lancers have come of the hands of Addie Fry.
It's 158 strikeouts on the year.
First pitch. There towards Sarah Nile. 1-0. Fry fires one in, called strike 1. Nile .091 batting average for her. This one swung on and missed. Strike 2. One-two pitch by Fry. This one's fouled off, back out of play. Count remains the same. Fry kicks and fires. Called strike 3. 1, 2, 3. Go down the Vikings. Strikeout number 5 for Addie Fry. Score remains the same. Neshannock 6, Apollo Ridge 2 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Bottom of the second inning, Addie Fry sent the Vikings down in order, 1, 2, 3. And now she's up to bat to lead off the bottom of the second.
6 home runs on the year.
At second on the team, as she skies this one up. And it bobbled by Saxton. Snyder almost had it on the ricochet. Can't hold on. A foul ball, and the count will go 1-1. Fry, 563 batting average for her, 34 RBIs. She walked back in the first. Came around to score the third run as she skies this one out in the foul territory. Butler drifting over to make the catch in foul territory.
Just mentioned now, Fry's second on the team in home runs with 6. The team leader with 9 coming up now in Gabby Quinn.
That's right, 9 homers, 462 batting average, 30 RBIs for her. She's 0 for 1, flew out to center field for the first out of the first inning. First pitch to her, upstairs, right at the eye level, ball 1. Snyder kicks and fires, swung on and missed by Quinn.
Was looking for a home run there. Big swing. Knocked it over.
We've seen a lot of power today on both sides between these two. Already looking for more. That one just upstairs a little too high, ball 2. Snyder's up to 44 pitches already through 1 and a third innings of play. She fires pitch 45, called for a strike, count evens 2-2.
Not a lot of wind today, but when there is, it's blowing hard out to left field.
Wind has died down. This one upstairs at the letters, count goes full. Bottom of the second inning, full count to Gabby Quinn. 1 out, nobody on. 6-2, Neshannock in the lead. Full count pitch, skied out towards left field. Coming in for it is Hewley, as it's going to fall in between Levsky and Hewley. Quinn will make it to second, as it fell right in between them.
Not a real hard hit ball, but popped up in the air and just finding no man's land. Gets it done.
Puts a duck on the pond for the Lancers with only one away here. They mark it as a double. So Quinn's 1 for 2 now, and that brings up Gianna Pagilla. She got hit by a pitch back in the first, came around to score.
Looking for her 9th RBI on the year.
1-0-1 pitch upstairs, 1-1. Pitch number 50 incoming for Jocelyn Snyder. She kicks and fires. This one's hit out towards shallow center field. Cassidy Ryan comes in. She'll make the catch. 2 away. Callie Biondi. 1 for 1 for her so far today. A single back in the first. Came around to score. First pitch to her, upstairs over the helmet. Ball 1.
Snyder coming into this game with an ERA of just 1.42, so certainly it's jumped so far today.
Swung on and missed, strike 1 to Biondi.
Opponent batting average of just 130 for Snyder, the junior, for Apollo Ridge.
Fouled on back by Biondi. Count goes 1-2. One-two pitch up in the air, foul. Count remains the same.
Look at some scores around the county. Riverside 4, Laurel 0. Elwood City 8, McGuffey 0. And then in baseball, Sagertown 7 and Wilmington nothing.
Yeah, our out-of-town scoreboard. That one hit out towards short. Levsky throw on to first in time for the out. And the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. So no runs scored by Neshannock. Score remains the same. It's Neshannock 6, Apollo Ridge 2. From the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Union's Mia Pruz as the April Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, after throwing a perfect game and 3 no-hitters in April, averaging 13 strikeouts per game. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Elwood City's Aaron Lake as the April Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month, after starting the year 6-0 with a 0.62 earned run average. Congratulations and best of luck to Elwood City's Aaron Lake and Union's Mia Pruz, the April Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Top of the order due up for the Vikings. Cassidy Ryan, the center fielder, steps in. His first pitch by Addie Fry. Called for a strike, 1-0. 29 pitches so far by Addie Fry. Pitch number 30 awaiting. This one swung on and missed by Ryan. Count goes 0-2.
Ryan struck out to start the game, coming into the ballgame 256 average, 10 RBIs.
A homer as well in that one. 2-0-2 pitch Fastball called, strike 3. Strikeout number 6 for Addie Fry. Add that to her high number. That puts her at 160. Now first pitch swung on, missed by Olivia Saxton. 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging. Back in the first. Swung on and missed again by Saxton. Quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 homers on the year, a triple, 2 doubles, 13 RBIs.
0-2 pitch. This one's popped up and just out of play. Almost hit the golf cart, parked right next to the Neshannock dugout.
Team hitting .295 coming into the ball game with 10 home runs and 118 total RBIs.
0-2 pitch to Saxon. Struck her out looking again. Strikeout number 7 and 2 quickly away here in the top half of the third.
Starting out the third inning like how the first inning started out, back-to-back strikeouts for Ryan and Saxon, but that's where Butler changed the pace, so we'll see if she can replicate it here.
A double for her back in the first, so she's 1 for 1. First pitch to her just low, ball 1. Right at the ankle level.
Senior hitting .481 coming into the ball game.
1-0 pitch called, strike 1, goes even, 1-1. One pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2 on the fastball. Fry looking to strike out the side and take strikeout number 7 with her. Swung on and missed, she does it. Struck out the side, 7 strikeouts for her. And 1, 2, 3 go down the Vikings. We head down to the bottom half of the third inning. It's Neshannock 6, Apollo Ridge 2 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Congratulations to our April LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Girls Track and Field as April's LCAP Team of the Month after winning their first section title in 40 years and qualifying for the WPIAL Championships. Congratulations to Coach Heather McKissick and the Laurel Track and Field team, your April LCAP Team of the Month.
Addie Fry, 8 strikeouts so far for her, and has struck out the last 5 batters. It's going to bring up now for the bottom half of the third, the 7-8-9 hitter for Neshannock. His first pitch to Gabriella Antonuno for a ball. 1 for 1. A single back in the first for Antonuno, the designated player. That one up high above the letters for a ball, 2-0. 2-0 pitch, upstairs at the eye level. Count quickly up, 3-0. Snyder's 3-0 pitch showing bunt was Antonuno. Quickly pulled that one away. And a leadoff 4-pitch walk. Second walk today by Jocelyn Snyder. That brings up Gianna DeSalvo. She had a walk back in the first in her plate appearance. First pitch, she flies this one out to left field. Coming back for it is Butler. It falls in between Butler and Hewley. Antonuno will advance to second. DeSalvo to first, and 2 quickly on with nobody out for Neshannock.
It's like the hit from Lassing, just reaching no man's land out there.
Butler drifting back for it. Hewley coming up for it. Falls right in between them. It will go down as a single. Showing bunt was Brianna Frengel. Or Frengel, excuse me.
Dangerous bunt there, popping it up, but luckily got far enough away from the catcher to not be caught and potentially doubled up.
Yeah, Olivia Saxton trying to get to that one as quick as possible and take advantage of a Lancer's mistake. Showing bunt again is Frengel. She'll get it down, throw on to first. Just in time, Snyder to Diddy. 1-3 ground out, a sacrifice. Sacrifice bunt. One away here in the bottom half of the third. Both runners advance, so 2 runners in scoring position. Antonuno on third, DeSalvo on second. And top of the order coming up with Miley Anderson. First pitch well high, ball 1.
Going back to that last batter, you mentioned the pitch before, popping it up. That one the exact opposite, hit directly in the dirt, but much better, you know. You want to make them throw it and risk an error there.
This one hit out by Anderson to right field. That was just fouled, just missed off the glove by Ariana Hewley. She tried getting over there as quick as possible, just missed.
And just barely fouled by maybe a couple pieces of grass there. Really close down the line.
Lucky break for the Vikings, as that could have easily brought in 2 more Lancer runs. Snyder sitting at 64 pitches. Here comes pitch number 65, outside, ball 2. Count 2-1. Two-one pitch by Snyder. Outside again, ball 3. 3-1.
First base is open if they elect to just not risk the pitch here against the top of the order for the Lancers.
Anderson 1 for 2 today. 3-1 pitch. This one's fouled on back into deep right field on the baseball field. That's the second time we've seen the ball get hit onto the baseball field.
Second or third, can't remember.
Full count pitch upstairs to Anderson, and bases are fully loaded again. They're full of Lancers, and Jaden Nogue coming up to bat. Nogue 1 for 2. Got a double in the first, 2 throwing errors, got her around to score. So if you want to get technical, and inside the Parker. And then struck out looking. First pitch is skied up. That's going to be caught for the second out.
That's a really nice catch along the dugout there. Not sure how much room you have, but making the grab right in front of the bricks there.
Yeah, Madison Butler drifting over there to make the catch. Great play by her. And 2 away here in the bottom half of the third. First pitch called strike 1 to Addison Fry. 0 for 1 today for Fry.
Just 1 strikeout on the year.
This one popped up. This one's going to drift out of play. Count goes 0-2 early to Fry.
34 RBIs coming into today's ball game can certainly add more here.
Fry looks at this one up at the eye level, ball 1. 72 pitches for Jocelyn Snyder. Through 2 2/3 of an inning. Fry hits this one into left field, base hit. 1 run will come around to score and extend the Lancer lead to 7-2.
Really nice hit ground ball there past the third baseman into left field. And luckily for Apollo Ridge, everyone only moves up 90 feet, so damage averted there.
7-2 now. Neshannock in the lead, bases still full of Lancers. And Gabby Quinn up, she doubled in her last at bat, 1 for 2 today. First pitch well up high, ball 1.
Not who you want to see up to bat for Apollo Ridge when the bases are juiced. Quinn, 9 home runs on the year.
Leads the Lancers in that category. Is this one again up high above the letters, right at the shoulder area. Count goes 2-0.
Certainly looks like they're trying to be a little more pitch around her here, perhaps, and not give her anything to hit.
2-0. This one's hit out towards left and down for a base. Oh, just foul. Ooh. Umpire over at third base called it just foul. That would have easily brought in 1, maybe even 2 runs. Well hit ball by Gabby Quinn to find the hole, but just not enough to get into fair territory. This one's found back. Count goes even, 2-2.
Not a great view of the foul line from here, but I thought that one was pretty close down the line, but called foul by the umpires here today.
2-2 pitch. This one's popped up and foul right in between 2 people in the bleachers. Thankfully didn't hit either one of them, so that one came close. Pitch number 79 for Jocelyn Snyder. She winds and deals. This one screamed out towards left and well foul out of play.
Snyder lucky that ball was well foul, because from the swing and the sound of the bat, that one looked like it could have been hit a long way.
Count remains the same. Snyder fires, swung on and missed, strike 3. Jocelyn Snyder gets out of the jam, only giving up the 1 run. But Neshannock extends the lead to 7-2. 2 hits and 1 run come across. 3 runners left on as they leave the Lancers fully loaded. And we'll head to the top of the 4th. Neshannock in the lead, 7-2 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Top of the 4th inning. It's the 4-5-6 hitters for Apollo Ridge. Michaela Diddy up, first pitch just outside for a ball. Take a flashback back to the 1st inning. A 2-run shot out to deep right field over the head of DeSalvo and Nogue to give Apollo Ridge that early 2-0 lead, which quickly vanished a half inning later with 6 runs by Neshannock and 1 more added in the third to make this a 7-2 ball game. 1-1 pitch to Diddy, called for a strike. Count 1-2 now. Loud cheers coming from the baseball field above as it looks like someone just walked it off. Count 2-2 though to Michaela Diddy, the freshman. This one found on back to the backstop. Count remains the same. 44 pitches for Addie Fry. Two-two pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3. 6 straight retired batters by Addie Fry. And that's not just retired, that's just strikeouts. 9 strikeouts for Addie Fry. First pitch called a strike to Jocelyn Snyder. Fry's retired the last 8 batters. 7 of those 8 batters have been strikeouts. Snyder hit a double back in the first inning. This one low into the dirt, ball 1, count goes even. Snyder, .514 batting average for her on the season. 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. Batting average going up a couple of points with the double. As this pitch low away, that gets away from Quinn. Count goes 2-1. One pitch to Fry, swung on and missed. Strike 2 to Snyder. Can Fry make it 7 strikeouts in a row? Fry kicks and fires, swung on and missed. She does it. 7 straight strikeouts. 10 on the day for Addie Fry. Courtney Levisque, the freshman, now up. She struck out swinging in her first at-bat. First pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 1. 204 batting average for Levisque. 0 homers, 7 RBIs. Oh, 1 pitch. Called strike 2. Game that just concluded up at the baseball field. Norwin walking it off in 9 innings over the Butler Golden Tornado. Norwin Knights 5, Butler Golden Tornado 4. 0-2 pitch low, ball 1. One-two pitch by Fry. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. She strikes out the side again. 2 complete innings of striking out the side. That's 8 straight. 11 strikeouts today. 11 of the 12 outs Neshannock has recorded have been via the strikeout by Addie Fry. That's something very special. But we'll go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Neshannock in the lead, 7-2 over Apollo Ridge on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Celebrating 25 years of the best coverage of high school sports in Western Pennsylvania. This is the Trib Live High School Sports Network, covering 140 schools throughout all 3 sports seasons. Trib HSSN is always there. On tribhssn.triblive.com, you'll find live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, news, and so much more. The Trib Live High School Sports Network, broadcasting high school sports in Western Pennsylvania for 25 years.
First pitch to Gianna Padilla, screamed out into right field. That reached the wall. It's a leadoff single for Gianna Padilla to get it going for Neshannock. Callie Biondi now up to bat. She is 1 for 2 today. Snyder pitch number 82. This one's hit out towards left and center. Cassidy Ryan takes a couple steps forward to make the catch. One away here in the 4th. First pitch to Gabriela Antonuno.
Even 500 batting average coming into the game today.
0-1 count to Antonuno, shows bunt. She gets the bunt down. Picked up by the third baseman, Butler. Not in time, getting that one across the diamond to Diddy. And 2 runners on.
If you were to put up a picture frame of a perfect bunt, that would probably be it. Just in between the third baseman, catcher, and pitcher, and right down the line, it was dancing right near it on the dirt.
That was beautiful. Beautiful bunt. Snyder, Butler, and Saxon all converged on it at once. But the speedy designated player gets there. An infield single for her. She improves her day to 2 for 2. Reached base in all 3 of her plate appearances. And Gianna DeSalvo looks to add some damage. Oh, 1 pitch, another sacrifice bunt. Diving back was Saxton trying to catch that one. Another sacrifice bunt that popped up into foul territory just out of the reach of Olivia Saxton.
Some small ball here from the Lancers. Definitely interesting with the team coming into this game with 19 home runs. A lot of bunts being put down today.
1-2 pitch to skied out towards left, drifting foul. It's going to get out of the park, foul ball. That was pitch 89 by Jocelyn Snyder. Got to think maybe the bunts are not just just make it easy and just advance the runners. It could just be also to up the pitch count of Jocelyn Snyder as she's approaching that limit. 1-2 pitch again, foul ball. That one reached the baseball field. Reached up there a couple of times so far. This one skied out towards left field. Hewley is there drifting back, goes over the head. Everyone will advance 1 base. They're full of Lancers. It's going to be a single for Gianna DeSalvo. And for Brianna Frengel, bases are loaded. 1 for 1 for her. First one called a strike. Pitch number 92 by Snyder. Oh, 1 pitch upstairs at the eye level, ball 1. This one hit out towards left, towards Nile. That's going to bring in 1 run and extend the Neshannock lead to 6. It's Neshannock 8, Apollo Ridge 2 as Padilla comes around to score. Top of the order for the Lancers, Miley Anderson. Miley Anderson, .552 batting average. 1 for 2 today in her 3 plate appearances. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. A 1 pitch, this one's hit out towards left, just foul. Really close to the third baseline.
Lots of close calls down that left field line so far today.
We've seen a lot of close calls of the Rockets down the line, just fouled the, for sure, no doubt home runs that were just foul, the pull, and everything of this very power-heavy Neshannock Lancers lineup. Anderson lets this one goes by, called for a ball, 2-1. Snyder at 97 pitches now. This one hit out towards left field, foul out of play. A lot of softballs getting hit down the lines. That's the second one Anderson has pulled to the opposite field foul. 2-2 pitch to Anderson. This one's hit out to deep center field. It's going to get over the head of Ryan and off the wall. She's going to turn on the Jets and go to third. She's in there, a bases clearing 3-run triple, Miley Anderson.
Her 8th triple on the season. That one blows this one open.
11-2. A absolute blast to center, just missing a grand slam, but gets the triple. And Neshannock's 1 run away from putting this into mercy roll territory here. His first pitch hit out by Nogue. That's in there for a hit. She's going to stop at second, thinking about 3, but that's going to score Miley Anderson. That's 12 runs now for Neshannock, and Apollo Ridge in a big deficit now. Neshannock up by 10.
27 runs in their last 2 games, and you mentioned last game only 3 innings played. And this one not over either.
That was Jocelyn Snyder's 100th pitch. Nogue at second, Fry up to bat. First pitch in the dirt for a ball. If Nogue comes around to score, I believe this game is all over because of the mercy roll. Swung on and missed by Fry. Count goes 1-1. 102 pitches now for Jocelyn Snyder. She hits this one down the third base line and foul. That was a close one.
As we just mentioned a couple batters ago about all these close calls down the left field line. Another one there.
One-two pitch to Fry. She hits this one out right off the wall in left center. Picked up by Nile. Throw on in. A stand-up double for Addison Fry as Jaden Nogue comes around to score. It's 13-2 Neshannock. We're going to have an Axe courtesy runner. Axe Courtesy is here to get you there. Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service is open to the public. Axe takes people to work, play, and anywhere else they want to go. Call 724-652-5588 for more information. First pitch by Gabby Quinn. Screamed out to left, but foul. 0-1. One upstairs, ball one, count goes even.
Ella Skodak on second base came in earlier in the ball game as 4 stolen bases on the year.
Our Axe courtesy runner. That one upstairs for a ball, 2-1. 13-2 is our score. Neshannock in the lead. They won their round one game over Burgettstown 15-0 as Quinn pulls this one. Just barely caught, just enough room for Madison Butler.
I believe we saw her make a similar catch earlier near the dugout where, just battling the sun, battling the wind, and then obviously being near the dugout.
So Neshannock has batted the whole way through the lineup, and Paglia now back up as she hits this one to shallow right field. Coming in for it is Hughley. She misplays it, and she'll slide into second base. 2 hits in the inning for her as Addison Fry comes around to score and extends this Neshannock lead to 12. It's 14-2. Callie Biondi, she flew out to center field to record the first out. Snyder, 109 pitches. First pitch, this one goes over the head of Butler and into left field. A single for Biondi.
Paglia just advances by 1 base, so now runners on the corners.
A home run here by Gabriella Antonuno. She has 0 on the season, would end this game. First pitch upstairs. 1-0. Snyder, 111 pitches. As she hits this one, blooped up, caught by Butler for the 3rd out of the inning. So Apollo Ridge finally gets out of it. Gets that 3rd out. So we'll head to the top half of the 5th inning. Neshannock up by 12, 14-2 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS network.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
What a fourth inning it has been for the Lancers. 7 runs, 8 hits, 0 errors, 2 left on base in a 14-2 lead. Flipping it over, it's the 7-8-9 hitters for Apollo Ridge. 8 straight strikeouts for Addie Fry. And Jocelyn McCulley quickly down 0-2. 0-2 pitch by Fry, swung on and missed, strike 3. Make it 9 straight strikeouts for Addison Fry.
Now batting the Vikings, left fielder, number 11,
Ariana Hughley now up. First pitch, missed the bunt, strike 1. And after this game, at the 7 o'clock window, it is the Union Scotties against Jeanette. Here is, this one's popped up and out of play, strike 2. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza will have the call for you for that one. Here following this game. This is game 2 of our triple header action here on the Lawrence County SportsNet and the NFHS network. 0-2 pitch to Huey, swung on and missed, strike 3, make it 10 in a row.
I think you could describe last couple innings in one word: dominant.
13 strikeouts for Fry, 10 straight strikeouts for Fry. First pitch to Sarah Nile, hits the backstop on the foul, strike 1. Only 61 pitches too right now for Addie Fry. Very dominant performance here today by Addie Fry. This one, a riser upstairs above the letters, ball 1.
When it started out with the back-to-back strikeouts followed by the single, the home run, and then a double after that, so really great work coming back.
Swung on and missed by Nile, 1-2, or excuse me, 0-2 now. Is it going to be 11 in a row?
I'd put my money on it.
Fry's 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. That is going to do it here for game 2. Neshannock gives up the 2 early runs by Apollo Ridge and 14 unanswered by Neshannock to pick up the 14-2 victory and have a run differential of 29-2 in 2 games of the WPIAL playoffs. So they'll move on and take on Bentworth. Very exciting from the second half of this doubleheader. But we're going to step aside for now, tally up the final numbers, and we'll be back with our postgame show here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need to use the lifts.
I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenopleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Tired of gasoline costs?
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Welcome back to North Allegheny High School on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network. Neshannock wins it over Apollo Ridge 14-2. Let's take a look at who has the edge tonight so far with our Creative Edge scoring recap. Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. Starting off with the top of the first after 2 back-to-back strikeouts. A double by Butler, a 2-run homer by Michaela Diddy, and another double by Jocelyn Snyder gave Apollo Ridge the early 2-0 edge. And then going on to the bottom half of the first, 6 runs answered by Neshannock in the bottom half of the inning. 4 hits, 3 errors, 2 left on base, a pair of doubles, a inside the Parker by Jaden Nogue to quickly tie this game up. And then no scoring happens to the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd, 1 run comes across to score for Neshannock. Gabriella Antonuno comes around to score off of a Gianna DeSalvo hit. And then in the 4th inning, Neshannock's offense explodes. 7 runs, 8 hits, 0 errors, and 2 left on base, batting the whole way around the order and then some more as well. Everybody except for a couple of players scored that inning. But on the defensive side of the story, Addie Fry in this one, finishing with 14 strikeouts and striking out the last 11 batters. Very well done by her. But now let's take a look at the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game Award. And this one is definitely a no-doubter. And it was to tie this game up in the bottom half of the 1st inning. Jaden Nogue hits a double, a pair of throwing errors by Apollo Ridge, brings her home to tie the game at 2. Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game Award to Jaden Nogue of Neshannock. Maley Chiropractic and the Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Jaden for tonight's Play of the Game. Jaden will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of today's Play of the Game. Video of today's Play of the Game may also be featured on the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view today's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Jaden Nogue for today's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Looking at pitching for Apollo Ridge, Jocelyn Snyder, 4 complete innings, 15 hits, 1 strikeout, 3 walks, 14 runs. But the story here is Addie Fry, 5 complete innings of play, only giving up 3 hits, 2 runs, 14 strikeouts, 11 of them coming of the last 11 batters she faced, 0 walks. She is your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP of the Game Award to Addie Fry of Neshannock. MVP Insurance and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Addie as today's MVP of the game. Addie will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named today's MVP of the game. To view the full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Addie Fry for being named today's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win. Now let's take a look at the final numbers here today. For Apollo Ridge, 2 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, 1 left on base. For Neshannock, 14 runs, 15 hits, 0 errors, and 8 left on base in an hour and 17-minute game. Now Neshannock will move on to the semifinals, where on Wednesday they will take on Bentworth. Here now coming up next, it's the Union Scotties against Jeanette. Here on LC SportsNet, it's Tim Continenza and Eric Thomas on the call for that one for Game 3 of our triple header action. But for Game 2, myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside me, Garrett Dolan, producer Matt Flannery and camera girl Leah Verdi. It's going to do it all for us. Coming up soon, it's Union and Jeanette on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold